Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu. We're going to be talking about what is happening and where we're going to go from here. This has been an absolutely insanely cool ride in the last, 10 to 14 plus days. And I'm going to talk to you about that. We're going to have a dialogue. I'm not going to cut you any charts in this video. Every now and then I like to do these fireside chats, as I'm calling them, and we just have more of a dialogue, and I just kind of give you my opinion and what I see transpiring. Because here's the thing, this feels different. There is a difference between this run-up and the previous run-ups that we've had. We're going to kind of look at that and compare and contrast and all that kind of stuff. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you for your support of myself, my video, my channel, not channels. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you're interested in my Patreon, links are in the description below. Come check it out. I give you help on your own portfolio. I give you guidance there. I give you access to my portfolio. Who would not want more, Austin? Come on. You know you do. You can join and cancel at any time. Check it out. Links are in the description below. All right. So let's talk about SHIB. Right now, we're currently trading in the 9s. The fact of the matter is that I think a lot of you guys thought we would never be back into the 9s. We were in the 6s forever. It feels like that. I went back and looked at it. It was really only about 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. We bounced around and things like that. But really the overriding message I want to give to you in this particular video is that I went back and I looked at some of the previous run-ups that we've had. And I actually talked to Zach Humphreys about this. He's one of my really good friends here on YouTube. He creates content in the crypto space as well. If you haven't done so, go check him out, Zach Humphreys. He and I were talking about it yesterday, and I said in passing, this feels different. He said, what do you mean? And I said this run-up feels more like almost like there's a metaphor that comes to mind, like a slow burn. Like it's just kind of every day we're adding on some additional percentage points, right? And every day we're adding on new holders and we're adding on additional gains every single day. And which is different than really what has ever really happened with SHIB. If you go back and you look at, when the Binance listing happened, and that popped it to, 3, the all-time high of the 3 sitting in the 100,000 spot. And then we dropped back. And then if you look at when COINBASE made the announcement that they were going to list us, we ran up and just, it shot up, dropped back down. Okay. And so that's really the two major run-up events that we had, right? But I want to point your attention to something. In that, in the last 10 to 14 days, this has been a different run-up. It has been small incremental gains. Yes, I know we've had some bigger days, but we've been adding on every single day. Like right now we're in the 9s and we're trading around 2.5 to 3% up today. We're 15% or more in the last 7 days. But we've consistently added on every single day. Okay. Yes, I know there have been days where we drew back, we might have been flat, and that's going to happen at the overall market condition. But what I'm trying to get at here is that instead of a major run up and then a major sell off, we've had this slow stair-step process of moving up, and that's what's happening. And that is fundamentally different. That shows me and is speaking to me in the context that we are slow and steady is a hell of a lot better than just massive run up and massive sell off, right? Slow and steady, kind of, the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race. Just adding these incremental new holders every day, this incremental, percentage gained every single day is a massively good thing. Okay, you wake up and you see, all right, hey man, we've added another 3 or 4%. That's good. Tomorrow we've added another 4 or 5%. That's good. And continue to move up. You're going to have little small pullbacks along the way, but that small incremental gain is fundamentally different than anything we've ever seen for SHIB, period. It is. Okay, and that's why I wanted to make this video and to point this out to you, is that this is a much different gaining scenario where we're picking up gains every single day. Why? Okay. So what's transpiring right now, word of the day, there it is you have the overall market improving. Ethereum, Bitcoin making their gains. We're getting value from that. We're getting the drag along factor of just that. You add into that, which is all wrapped together, but you add into that the social attitudes that are measured on the fear and greed index. I've showed you that in previous videos, right? Where right now the overall overwhelming consensus is on the fear and greed index. They call it a greed, and it's in the numbers in the 70s. I think of that number more as a social confidence number. People are very confident in the market, thus they are voting with their dollars and they're putting money into crypto. Okay. Why should you care? Because you care that the overwhelming, what the fear and greed measures is social behavior and social attitude and social confidence of predominantly retail investors in the cryptocurrency market. When you have a green number, it means that people are very, very socially confident. They're very confident in general, but they're very socially positive about the crypto market. Thus, they're putting money into crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Shiba, etc. Okay. It's a good thing. Ironically, the catalysts associated with Shiba are not really making an impact right now. You know, we've got the Webull thing, which, by the way, I've heard for people who have Webull accounts, they've made it. I think they've made it official that September 6th is when they're going to go live with SHIB on Webull, and you can be able to buy and trade and sell on SHIB on Webull. Then Coinbase still missing in action. Haven't heard anything about them. Really frustrating to say the least. But those catalysts have not really had much to do with this run-up. This run-up, to me, is more of a broader, better run-up because it shows confidence in SHIB in general, not really confidence in SHIB associated with a major catalyst. That's why, again, I'm going to come back to why I made this video. This feels different. It is different. The money going into SHIB has been because of the social confidence in Shiba, period. It's not because of some catalyst. It's not because we just got listed on Coinbase or whatever it may be. That's a good thing. If you kind of take a step back and you look at it and you go, okay, how is all this going to play out? I think that we will continue to rise along with the market as much as we potentially can. I've talked about coin burns in the past. We've dissected that and all that kind of stuff. For us to get, into the 1 penny range, that's multi-years out, and, coin burns have to have been in effect in some form or fashion. The cool thing about burns is that we are hearing and seeing beginnings of different types of burns in the Shiba Inu ecosystem coming from the dev team. That will continue. I think they will continue to find and bring innovative ways to have a burn in effect, so that it doesn't hurt anybody in that burning process, if you will. And then we've also, but really what it has to be is we have to continue to pick up new holders. And right here, right now, we're adding about 2,000 or 3,000 new holders a day. We were not doing that in July. In July, there was almost no new holders. Maybe, I don't know what, I wasn't tracking the exact number, but let's call it a couple hundred, 500 a day or whatever it was. It wasn't a lot. And so you've got a situation right now where you've got 2,000 or 3,000 new holders coming in every single day. That's a good thing. That continues to put more and more money into SHIB and continues to bring it up in the valuation. Okay. So I'm going to celebrate the fact that we were in the 9s. And some of you guys probably didn't think we'd ever be back here, but I had no doubt and knew we would. There were some rough days. I'm not going to tell you there wasn't, rough days and weeks. But we're back up, and I think that that's really what I want to do. And I wanted to just kind of paint this picture for you and let you know that this is absolutely different, and this feels different. That this run up has been really, really nice. Okay, so with all that said, as always, thank you for your support of myself, my channel, my videos. See ya.